Love and heartbreak, they're two sides of the same coin, and they shape us in ways we never see coming. But what happens when a Hollywood romance crumbles? Today, we're diving deep into Suki Waterhouse's emotional journey after her breakup with Bradley Cooper, a story she's openly shared about, from the heartbreak to the healing that followed. Today, we're going to explore how she navigated those painful emotions and eventually found healing. What she reveals about her experience might change how you view heartbreak and healing in Hollywood. The way Suki transformed her heartbreak into a journey of self-discovery is nothing short of remarkable. So don't even think about clicking away, because what comes next is a game changer and you won't want to miss it. But before we dive deeper, let's rewind the clock and see how it all started. Much like the opening scenes of a film that set the tone for what's to come, the beginning of Suki and Bradley's relationship was nothing short of cinematic. Their story began in early 2013, quickly capturing the spotlight and becoming one of the most photographed couples in the entertainment industry. Despite their 17-year age difference, they moved together as if they were in perfect rhythm, attending numerous high-profile events and gracing magazine covers. Their relationship, lasting 2 years, was the picture of Hollywood glamour, filled with moments that made them seem like the perfect pair. Yet, as with any great story, there were challenges beneath the surface. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Imagine a symphony that suddenly stops mid-note, leaving an echo of what once was. In March 2015, that echo was heard around the world as reports surfaced that Suki and Bradley had decided to go their separate ways. The reasons for their split were never fully revealed, much like the unsolved mysteries in a novel, leaving fans and the media to speculate. Rumors hinted that their busy careers and differing life goals may have been the culprits, but the truth remained elusive. While Bradley chose silence, Suki would later open up, revealing that the end of their relationship left her with more than just unanswered questions. It left her with a heavy heart. But here's where things get real. How did Suki navigate the pain of such a public breakup? Suki herself has described this period as one of the most challenging of her life. In interviews, she's opened up about the intense sadness and confusion she felt, likening it to losing a part of herself. "It was like the ground beneath me had shifted," she once shared, revealing just how deeply the breakup affected her. Heartbreak is often likened to a storm, a tempest that shakes us to our core. For Suki, this storm was one of the hardest battles she had ever faced. She didn't hide behind the veneer of celebrity. Instead, she spoke openly about her sorrow, describing the deep sadness and confusion that comes with losing someone you once thought would be by your side forever. It's often said that the darkest hour is just before the dawn. And for Suki, this was a time of profound darkness, but also the beginning of a new chapter. But heartbreak didn't stop her. Let's see how she coped. They say that art is the lie that enables us to realize the truth. And for Suki, art became her refuge. Faced with overwhelming emotions, she turned to creative outlets as a way to process her pain. Music in particular became her solace, a place where she could express the inexpressible. "I poured all my emotions into my work," Suki has said, reflecting on how these creative outlets helped her process the pain and gradually rebuild her sense of self. Acting, too, became more than just a profession. It was a way for her to explore and understand her emotions, diving deep into her roles as a form of therapy. These creative endeavors were the tools she used to rebuild herself piece by piece, much like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble to reveal the form within. Ready for the comeback? Just as a phoenix rises from the ashes, so too did Suki Waterhouse begin to heal from the heartbreak. Over time, the pain began to subside, and she embraced new projects that reflected her evolving sense of self. Her acting career flourished, with roles that challenged her and allowed her to grow as an artist. Suki also continued to create music, using it as a form of catharsis and self-expression, a way to turn sorrow into something meaningful. In interviews, she has shared how these creative pursuits were essential in helping her rediscover who she was outside of her relationship with Bradley Cooper. Through this journey, she didn't just survive. She thrived, proving that even the most painful experiences can lead to growth and renewal. And what did she learn from all of this? They say every cloud has a silver lining, and for Suki, this was more than just a comforting phrase. It was a truth she lived. The breakup taught her invaluable lessons about love, life, and self-worth. She realized the importance of self-reliance and self-love, understanding that her value wasn't tied to a relationship, but to who she was as a person. While the end of her relationship with Bradley was difficult, it gave her insights that she carries with her today. "I learned that I am stronger than I thought," Suki has said, underscoring the resilience she discovered within herself. Suki's story is a powerful reminder that even in the midst of heartbreak, there is always a way forward. And sometimes that path leads to a stronger, wiser self. But how did the public react? Public reactions can be as unpredictable as the weather, but in Suki's case, they were overwhelmingly positive. Her decision to share her journey resonated with fans who admired her courage and vulnerability. Social media became a platform for people to share their own stories of heartbreak and healing, creating a community of support and empathy. Suki's openness made her more relatable, transforming her from a distant celebrity to someone who, like many of us, had faced the trials of love and loss. Her journey struck a chord with many, proving that even the most glamorous lives are not immune to the pains of the heart. And what about the media? The media, ever eager for a story, initially focused on the end of Suki and Bradley's relationship, dissecting every detail like a detective piecing together a case. But as time went on, the narrative shifted. The headlines began to highlight Suki's resilience and growth, portraying her not as a victim of heartbreak, but as a woman who had found her strength in the face of adversity. This shift in the media's portrayal mirrored Suki's own journey, one of transformation and empowerment. Her story became a testament to the idea that while life's challenges can be daunting, they can also lead to profound personal growth. So where is she now? Today, Suki Waterhouse stands as a testament to the power of resilience. Like a tree that has weathered many storms, she has emerged stronger, her roots deeper, her branches reaching higher. Her career continues to thrive, with roles in critically acclaimed films and a growing presence in the music industry. Suki's personal life has also seen new developments, but she has chosen to keep these details private, focusing instead on her own growth and well-being. It's clear that she has learned to cherish her own company, finding peace and fulfillment within herself rather than relying on external validation. And what's her take on love these days? Love, as Suki now sees it, is something to be cherished but not clung to. She has shared in recent interviews that her experiences have given her a deeper, more nuanced understanding of relationships. Suki approaches love with maturity and self-awareness, recognizing that true happiness comes from within. It's a perspective that has been shaped by her journey. Much like a diamond is formed under pressure, Suki's wisdom reflects a life well lived, filled with lessons learned through both joy and sorrow. Wrapping it all up,
What's the takeaway?
Suki Waterhouse's journey from heartbreak to healing is more than just a celebrity story. It's a powerful reminder that even in our darkest moments, there's always a path forward. Her experience is a powerful example of how we can use pain as a catalyst for growth, ultimately emerging stronger and more resilient. Just like the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, Suki's story shows us that our scars can make us more beautiful, not in spite of them, but because of them. Before you go, we want to hear from you. Have you experienced a similar heartbreak? How did you cope and heal? Share your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the emotional journeys of your favorite celebrities. But wait, there's more! Just when you think the story is over, another chapter begins. Our next video dives into a celebrity saga that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you're the first to know when it drops. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, and share it with others who might find Suki's story inspiring. Until next time, keep embracing your journey. What comes next is a game changer, and you won't want to miss it.